In this video, I'm going to give you 3 things to do with your kids at Zion National Park. These are 3 of our favorite things to do. And we love visiting the national parks. We've been to Zion quite a few times. So we've explored different places in the park. These are just our favorites. So number 1 is the Riverside Walk. The Riverside Walk is at the end of the canyon. So it's the last stop on the shuttle bus at the Temple of Sinawava. It's actually the beginning of the longer Narrows Canyon hike that's very famous, and you see it all over YouTube. People posting videos about the Narrows hike through the river and all that. The Narrows hike and Angel's Landing are the 2 most famous hikes in Zion. But this river walk is kind of an underrated hike, and you know, we're not going to take our kids through the river at the Narrows, through how many miles the Narrows is, but our kids aren't ready for it. So we take them on the Riverside Walk. And it's really nice because you have trees, you have the very narrow canyon. As you get near the end of Zion Canyon, it gets narrower and narrower. That's why they call it the Narrows. So you have these really pretty views of the tall red rock walls, and you get some green trees, and sometimes you see some wildlife there. And it's a nice, easy, flat hike, and it's only about a mile each way, a little under a mile each way. Number 2 is the Canyon Overlook Trail. Now, this is not in the main Zion Canyon. It's not on the shuttle bus stop, so for that reason it's less crowded, which is quite nice. I call it the Angel's Landing Junior. What you do to get there is you drive your car east on the Zion Mount Carmel Road. You'll go up some switchbacks and then you'll go through the tunnel. Right when you come out of the tunnel, there's a parking lot there. Rather small parking lot, and it's usually quite full, but you might be able to find a spot there or along the road somewhere right there. But the trailhead is basically right when you come out of the tunnel. This hike is a really easy hike. It's only a half a mile each way approximately, and you get to this overlook that is a really beautiful overlook of Zion Canyon. It's not like looking down the pipe of the main canyon like you are at Angel's Landing. You're really kind of looking at it at the side, but it's like it's its own canyon as well. So stunning views. It's really nice. I mean, Angel's Landing is too long and too dangerous to take our kids up to it. I know that families do it, but if you've ever seen my boys, they've almost killed themselves numerous times at the national parks, so I'm not going to flirt with death. In fact, even on this Canyon Overlook Trail, we once had one of my nephews go slamming into the fence that's there to keep you from dying, and thankfully it's there. You have to be a little careful because that fence, you could easily just walk right up above that fence and fall off if you're not careful, so you need to watch your kids there. And number 3 is the Checkerboard Mesa. This is also on the Zion Mount Carmel Road, so you go a little further east than the Canyon Overlook Trail. And again, not as crowded because it's on this other road that you have to drive to. Checkerboard Mesa itself is like this tall red rock structure that has these lines in there that look like a checkerboard. There's a little pull off there, but across the street from the mesa is just a red rock area that you can run around and play on, and it kind of just has this gradual hill that goes all the way up to the top, and you can climb up it with the kids. The kids seem to like to run around on it. Our kids don't particularly like hiking. It's boring. It's just walking in a straight line. They get really tired of it. But when we can go to a place like this where they can just run around and be free to roam, maybe throw a few rocks, they really seem to enjoy this. So this is one of our favorite stops at Zion, and one I would definitely recommend. This is the most fun place for our kids. Okay, and then just give you a bonus 4th thing here at Zion. Just about every national park we go to, we bribe our kids with the Junior Ranger program. We tell them if they complete it, we'll buy them a stuffed animal from the visitor center on the way out. Our kids, they generally tend to enjoy it for the bribe mostly, but it also keeps them occupied as you go throughout the day. It keeps them looking for bugs, animals, nature, things like that, so that they can cross it off of their program and earn their stuffed animal. Well, they earn a Junior Ranger merit badge as well, but they don't seem to care as much about that as they do the stuffed animals. So the Junior Ranger program, we highly recommend that. We like it so much that a lot of times we do it as adults. My mom is 70 years old. She loves doing it. She wishes they had a grandma ranger program, and she proudly earned her Junior Ranger badge last time with our kids. So that's a bonus fourth thing. So there's 4 things to do with kids at Zion's National Park. Hope you enjoy your trip there the next time you go.